Hello all, this is Mrs.Lalithamani.D, Professor from SNS College of Nursing. In this lecture series, we were learning about the endocrine system and the endocrine organs, including its physiology. We have seen many other things in the previous video. We will see about the mechanism of hormone action in this lecture series. So the function of hormones, we know that endocrine organ are responsible for production of hormones. Either it may be an endocrine hormone or exocrine functioning. So the endocrine glands will produce hormones and directly send into the bloodstream. But here the exocrine is not like so. So the mechanism of hormone action will be having changes in the hormone binding. The precise changes that follow the hormone binding depend on the specific hormone on the target cells. So which organ it is involved and which target cells they are going to hit, it is depending upon the hormone action. And changes in plasma membrane permeability or electrical state is also achieved. Changes in plasma membrane permeability, that is a transmission or it is an exchange while it is taking place. Synthesis of protein or certain regulatory molecules such as enzymes in the cell. So it takes up the hormone binding with the synthesis of protein or certain regulatory molecules which are called as enzymes in the cell. So after that it will be activation, either it will be an activation or inactivation of the enzymes leading to the stimulation of mitosis and promotion of secretory activity. So this is how the changes in the hormone binding takes place. The precise changes takes place. Binding depends upon the specific hormones and the target cells. So the control, how the control of the hormone release is being achieved. So the negative, it is based on the negative feedback mechanism. The negative feedback mechanisms are the chief means of regulating blood levels of nearly all hormones. So when the endocrine gland stimuli that activate the endocrine glands falls into three major categories. One is humoral, hormonal and neural. So the control of hormone release is based on the three major categories, that is the hormonal, humoral and neural. So it might be because of the cell based or the gland hormonal based and the neurological stimuli. So in each and everything we will be discussing in detail in the following slides. So until then we have just want to summarize that we have seen three major controlling mechanisms. First one will be the hormonal stimuli. So how the hormone stimuli is being involved? The most common stimuli is a hormonal stimulus in which the endocrine organs are prodded into action by other hormones. For example, the hormones which are responsible for that will be secreted from the hypothalamus, the thyroid stimulating hormone. So the hormones are stimulated by the cell structure which are being released from the hypothalamus, which can take up the role of stimulating the organs like the adrenocortic trophic hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, parathyroid stimulating hormone and other hormones which are being released in the reproductive glands. So when we say that is the most common stimuli will be the hormonal stimulus, when the bloodstream contains lower number or the lesser value of the hormones, it sends a stimuli and the hormones are released. So next one is humoral stimuli. So changing blood levels of the certain low ions and nutrients may also stimulate the hormonal release, and this is referred to as humoral stimuli. Not only the hormone levels in the body bloodstream is a dependent factor for the hormonal release, it is also the ions and the nutrients which are present in the body cells bloodstream are also responsible for making a stimuli for the organ to release the hormone so that it can maintain the hormonal sufficiency. It can meet the demand and the needs. So for example, when we see the parathyroid gland, it comes under the humoral immunity. Next, humoral stimuli. So the next one will be the neural stimuli. So the nerve fibers stimulate the hormone release and the target cells are said to respond to neural stimuli. So we have seen that target cells are responsible for releasing the hormones, and where the hormone stimuli is being taken up and it is being involved in releasing or controlling or reducing the secretions. So here the nerve fibers will take up the stimuli impact and it will be having a release. stimulated from the organ, and it will be responsible for maintaining the normal hormonal levels in the body. So far we have seen about three stimuli. One is hormonal stimuli, where the hormone levels itself will be a stimulating factor for the hypothalamus to secrete or to reduce or to maintain the hormonal balance. Second one is a humoral. Not only the organs are involved, another thing will be the ions and nutrients are also responsible. The third one is a neural stimuli, which is responsible for the nerves are responsible. So far we have seen about the hormonal functioning and how the stimuli is taking up the role and doing the action of releasing the hormone or maintenance of the hormone in the bloodstream. Hope you all have understood the lecture series. We will meet with some other topic in the next month. Until then, see you. Thank you.